marketing pods of these different charities to then become marketing pods for us and our sponsors, our team, our efforts, our activities, everything we're doing. Well, how does that work? Why would that work? Well, the biggest thing I can say, the biggest example that I can show you how cause-based marketing works is look what happened in the month of October in the NFL. They used pink towels.
Pink.
Everything was pink for Susan Komen and the breast cancer stuff. And so what was interesting about that is, well, why did they do that? Well, you've got all these women who probably aren't football fans, although football is growing in stature. The demographics, more and more females watch football. But it's because of things like this that they say, oh my gosh, yeah, there's pink football players. Let's see what's going on. They tune in the games, and so they see what's going on, and so ratings correspondingly will increase, and attendance will increase, and all their initiatives that they do. It's more than just on Sunday, and so what the NFL will do and what the teams will do is we'll take it back to the league sponsors and the team sponsors and say, hey, look what happened when we partnered up with Susan Komen and we delivered all this extra cause-based marketing for Susan Komen, and we went pink, and here's all the extra people that came in. Here's what the women did. Here's what we did. Everything that happened with that. We raised money for Susan Komen and all those sorts of things, and further justifying the exposure, the dollars spent from the sponsors. So that's really, why we want to do that. If we can just duplicate that a few times, we can go to our sponsors and say, hey, we're working with all these different charities. We're going to raise thousands of dollars for all these different charities, and they're going to be our marketing pods. And you can get on board with this thing and really take advantage.
And who wouldn't?
And you can spend your money, on something marketing. Whatever it is, spend it with us. Do something good as well. Because we're going to bear a lot of other burdens.
Absolutely.
So bearing others' burdens, racing with a purpose. Those things, those ideas were all out there, and we tested them, and they came back. You and I talked about it, and it's like it came back a little negative. There's a little negative connotation of bearing others' burdens. As a rallying cry. So we went out, talked to some marketing, brand guys, brand people, and we here's our story. The Jonathan Byrd name is an Evry Man brand. It's an Evry Man name. You think of Jonathan Byrd, he was the Evry Man team in IndyCar racing. Dad was a restaurant guy. He owned chicken stores, KFCs. The world's largest cafeteria. Things at the Evry Man. It wasn't some fancy thing. It's fried chicken, chicken noodles, and roast beef. Okay, that's what we're selling. And he goes out and he goes racing, and everybody at the 500 knew Dad. The yellow shirts would always let Dad go through and get away with anything. And, just, hey, Jonathan, hey, Chicken Man, just always like that at the Speedway. And, just people loved Dad, talked about how it was the Evry Man. And so, as we talked, and he came back, I get this brand brief, and he's like, I think we should call it Evry Man Victory. And so it's an interesting name. I like it a lot. And as we developed, and I got to thinking about it more, we talked about it. Man, Evry Man Victory is encompassing so many things, and it can have so much potential to do so many different things with it. And so I'm just really excited about Evry Man Victory. It's so cool, and you can go to everymanvictory.com, and you spell Everyman without the second E, and you put the apostrophe, but it's EVRYMAN.com. I think it's on your screen right now.
Yeah, it is.
But you can go to that. You can make a donation, because what we're going to do is we're going to partner with organizations that bear those burdens already, that do the work.
Absolutely.
I physically can't go around and build houses all around the country. I can't physically go around and go around the world and give the money to the ministry. My dad couldn't do it physically. He just wasn't able to do it. But one of his gifts was being able to raise money and be able to make money to help the organizations out there that did do the work and who knew how to do it. They had the expertise, and so that's what we want to do. We want to find the organizations that, if you bear burdens, we want to work with you.
Absolutely.
And that's what that's why they have built to Win Dream House project. Also means a lot because they know what we're doing with all the Hades stuff. And make sure you buy your tickets. Just a 1 in 40 chance to win this beautiful house that we're sitting in right now. Just absolutely gorgeous. I thought it was New Palestine. You think New Palestine is really far away? It's not. I mean,
no.
You're 10 minutes from the speed drum, which is great.
Sounds like I'm moving here.
we're so close to the track, and there's Short track, right up down 52, Brookville and Kitley, Indianapolis Speedrome. But you're close to everything out here, so it's just beautiful. The backyard is gorgeous. The furnishings in the house. I mean, just the space. It's just absolutely, win this house or win $350,000 cash. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic thing. So we want to work with people who bear burdens, and I think it's really cool that the Haiti stuff that we're going to be helping out a lot. There's a big pot out here where people can bring water and your non-perishable goods and stuff. Bring it out and bring it right here, and you can find out where the house is and just bring it. We want you to make your donations, and having half the money raised now that's going to be designated for charities is going to go to the Haiti stuff.
Yes.
The Red Cross.
Absolutely.
So that's really cool. So we're really excited about the potential. We're working with. Working on all this entire project, we're focusing on the Indianapolis 500 for this upcoming May. Had a lot of great conversations. Everybody loves the idea. Everybody loves the project. Everybody wants it to succeed. They want to see it happen, whether it's the IndyCar Series itself, the league, the Speedway, the different sponsors that we're talking to right now. Paul Tuttle Jr. And that, if you know that name, from American Chopper, and if you got to see, I was on that American Chopper.
Just on there?
Just on it. If you look through and find the Jeanette Lee bike episode of American Chopper, that's the episode that we're in. And so Paul really loves this project, and he wants to be a part of it. He loves the fact that I want to honor my dad. He loves the charitable side of everything we want to do for raising the money and building the houses and everything. And he loves the fact that there's a design element that he can be a part of, because PaulJrDesigns.com is his new thing that he's working on right now. So we're hoping to get together, and it's so cool. He called me after the episode aired, and he's like, we got to make this thing happen.
It's amazing stuff.
So I hadn't talked to the guy in 3 months, and it was just like he called me up 20 minutes, late at night to say, hey, did you get to see it? So that's really exciting. I'm hoping to get him on board. He'll be a part of the team, be a part of the television show. We're hoping we're going to film a pilot episode, a first episode. We're going to show everybody that we can build a house in 3 days. We can be in the Indianapolis 500 and put off a really great performance. That we can film a television show and build the house, and just it all work together. We show we can do it one time. So that next year, by 2012, we'll be doing this full time. Yeah. We're doing it in communities all around the country, all around the world, in communities all around the world actually, where the IndyCar Series races at, whether it's Brazil, Canada, Japan, and there's a lot of cool things that tie along with that. So looking forward to it.
Well, everybody, this man here is one of the most amazing guys I've ever met. He's very humble, and the project is amazing. So you will see the team racing in the Indy 500, and that I know.
Yep.
That I know. And it'll be impacting lives and making a difference. And just as this project, everything happens for a reason. So go buy your ticket. Get your chance to win this amazing house, and bring those non-perishable items and those water, vanity water here, and come visit us at the Built to Win house. And Jonathan, it has been a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure.
Thanks for coming.
Yep.
And look for us on the racing team on the Indy 500.
Evry Man Victory.
If you can go to the website is
everyman.com, EVRY, man.com. And you can donate and make a donation if you like to. We're going to be partnering with a lot of the same organizations that the Built to Win Dream House does. So, your money is going to go to the same place. So, you'll help us bear those burdens, which is what we're all about.
Absolutely. So go check out the website.